What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Hope you all had a great weekend. Getting into this episode, GH, listen, Portia needs to walk away. You know what? I'm happy she did walk away from Curtis at that moment, but she needs to keep walking. Like, she need to find the nearest divorce attorney and just go ahead and pull the plug on this marriage. I'm just saying because that weak ass excuse that he gave her was very much weak and it was very corny. It's like, sir, I understand you can't compare your lie to her lie because her lie was bigger and longer. I get it, but a lie is still a lie. Don't try to sit here and absolve yourself because, oh, well, you told a 20-year lie. Don't compare to mine. Okay, maybe not, but your ass still lied, though. Like, the mere fact that he did that and try to throw her lie back in her face, Portia, walk away. Walk away. Be done with it. Like, he's so full of shit. Curtis is so full of shit. His eyes are starting to turn brown. Like, it just don't make sense. You know, now he wants to hear, oh, Jordan's a part of my past. Really? A part of your past? But you were going to sleep with her if she didn't stop you, though. He was making it seem like he was definitely in the midst of taking Jordan back. He just wanted her to wait and see how things played out between him and Portia first. Like, he was trying to keep Jordan in the wings. So now she's a part of your past. That ain't what you was telling her. That ain't what you made it seem like. He's so full of shit. I'm telling you. Both of them need to walk away. Both of them. Portia need to walk away for good. Jordan need to walk away, and he need to go find Jesus and go find some shame. Like, he really do. He do. He really does. Because that don't make no sense. Like, oh, you know, it was when we were going through this and coming up with every excuse in the book. I'm like, sir, you kissed your ex-wife. And Portia tried to make it seem like, oh, well, we all know Jordan still got feelings for you. Okay, he still got feelings for her ass, too. Don't make it one-sided now. Don't make it one-sided like all the feelings for Jordan just came rushing out of him because, no, he still got them feelings. He still hung up somewhat on her, too. He over here trying to straddle the fence between homes. That's what he trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, whichever one turn him down, that's the one he gonna go to. It's basically eeny, meeny, miny, mo kind of game at this point. So, you know what, Portia, you need to mow yourself on up out of that equation. And Jordan needs to do the same. Let him be by himself and let him figure out his issues. Um, so anyway, moving on from that. I love that Trina still got some, some love for her mother. Like, she's disappointed in her, which is natural. But I love that she still stands up for her mom. And my thing with Zeke is, I get his frustration with Curtis because Curtis, I would get it if somebody did my sibling like that. You know what I mean? Like, you kissing on your ex, treating my sibling like shit, I would feel the same way. But for him to tell Trina to keep her distance from Curtis, I feel like that was a bit much because I'm like, well, they're still trying to get to know each other. According to those DNA results, which I still don't trust, that's her daddy, her biological father. And they're in the process of getting to know each other, trying to make up for lost time. So I don't see why she would have to stay away from him. Yeah, him and Portia are going through marital issues, but what does that have to do with his relationship with Trina? It's two separate things. You know what I mean? It ain't like Curtis is a danger to the girl. So I don't agree with Zeke on that one. Because I feel like he's just doing that out of pure anger at this point. So anyway, moving on from that. Ava. Ava, what are you doing, Ava? Like, she needs to tell Mason and Austin to go to hell at this point. Because, man, what are you doing? Like, she is really just letting people push her around or telling her what to do. Like, now you're going to go with Austin's little stupid ass plan to get Pilar fired. And I'm glad Pilar noticed that drawer was open. But she probably going to get blamed for it. I hate that Ava's doing this. I really do. Because I feel like she's badder than this. She's smarter than this. Like, Ava's a bad bitch. And I hate that she's reducing herself to taking orders from menfolk. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the Ava I know. Ava's a take charge kind of boss ass woman. So for her to sit here and just let Mason and Austin call the shots, hell no. I ain't feeling that. I am not feeling that. I'm not feeling it at all. Because Ava need to boss up on their asses. She's sitting here blindly following behind Austin and talking about, oh, well, Mason gonna kill you. It ain't the first time Ava done stared death in the face. She done faced worse than Mason and his little boss. So she needs to rise to the occasion, talk to Sonny, and come up with a plan. Instead of following behind they stupid asses. Because Austin's starting to get on my nerves at this point. Him sitting there trying to stop Laura from going to that other country or whatever. I'm like, sir, get up out her face. Get up out her face now. Oh, you can't go, bitch. You want to bet? Who is you to tell the queen she can't go somewhere? You better go sit down. I don't know who you think he talking to. You better go collect yourself. You ain't gonna be telling Laura where she can and can't go. And at this point, I don't trust Austin because I feel like now that he see that she having dizzy spells after she done had her blood work done and stuff like that, and he is a doctor in the hospital, so I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him to try to rig the results to make it seem like she got something so that way it prevents her from going. Because I think that's what he might do too. You know what I mean? Like, he is working overtime to keep everything in place to make sure that Ava do what needs to be done so they don't end up dead. Making sure that the secret about Nicholas don't come out. Like, he is working overtime at this point. But I'm like, the more he tries to cover it up, the more suspect he looks. You know what I mean? It's like, you could cover up all you want to, but sir, this is Port Charles. The secrets are going to fly. So you could try all you want. So anyway, moving on from that. Honestly, I wish Nina would just tell Sonny that she the one that tipped off the feds. Like, just tell him already at this point, because all these little fake lies and smiling up in his face, oh, my problems don't seem as big as the Quartermain's. Nina, just tell him, because in my opinion, Nina didn't do anything wrong. It's not a crime to report a crime. Tell his little ass. And if little Munchkin Mobster got a problem with it, then you need to walk away from his ass too. Take a page out of Portia book. Walk your ass away. Because if he got so much loyalty to his ex-wife, shouldn't that tell you something? Where's his loyalty when it's gonna be between you and Carly? Where he gonna go? The ex-wife or you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be questioning the relationship if your man has more loyalty to his ex than you. Like, you need to, question that shit. Like, if you even have to question it, then you need to walk your ass away. And if he get mad at you and decides to break off the relationship because you snitched on his ex-wife, then he ain't the man for you. You need to tell him to go back to his little playhouse, his little Munchkin playland, and go be over there then. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't do anything wrong. They're guilty, so it is what it is. You didn't do nothing. I wouldn't sit there and grovel if I was her. The hell with that. Shit, many man with money can go, as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't be sitting up here coming up with elaborate lies for him. I'll tell him the truth. I did it. So what? What we gonna do? We playing the wedding or not? You know? Yeah, Nina might need to hang that up though. But anyway, I did like the scenes with Sonny and Leo, because I felt like that was a beautiful scene. Him trying to comfort him and stuff. I felt bad for Leo and BLQ because Ned just was out of it. Like, I ain't your daddy. Ned was not playing. He said, I ain't your dad. I ain't her dad. I ain't your dad. I said, damn, Ned. Tell him how you really feel. Like, god damn. He was cold as the other side of the pillow. And I ain't even no fan of Amnesia storylines, but this one kind of got me laughing a little bit. But what's weird to me is that he don't remember Tracy. I can understand him not remembering Olivia. That's fine. I can even kind of understand him not remembering BLQ. But Tracy? He don't remember his own mother? Oh, lady. Like, when he called her lady, even Tracy was looking like, TJ, you better get him if I slap him. Because, first of all, this is the one that pushed your big head ass out of her, vajayjay and stuff like that 60 years ago. You better put some respect on her name. Lady. He really had the nerve to say, look, lady. Tracy, do you want to borrow my belt? I'm just saying, because he need a refresher course. I'm just saying. I didn't even feel bad for Olivia sitting there crying. And Tracy was funny as hell. The way she patted her in the back, there. Tracy said, there. I'm like, Tracy, you ain't got no sympathetic bone in your body. Like, good Lord. Like, Tracy funny as fuck. I feel like she funny without trying to be funny. That's what makes it even more funny, because she's not trying to be. But I love that scene between Tracy and Leo, where he said, oh, she was like, what you know about me? He said, you're mean. Even the kids be knowing. I feel like Tracy is mean, but she's direct. I do agree with her on that. She doesn't beat around the bush with people. Like, she tell you what you need to hear. And I like that about her. That's what I love about Tracy. She blunt. She could be a bitch now, but she blunt. Um, but I love that bonding moment between her and Leo. Her assuring him, reassuring him that his dad knows who he is deep down. I enjoyed that scene. I really do, and I'm glad that they got some grandmother time. I was worried that we wasn't gonna get really many or any big scenes between the two while she was in town, but I'm glad we did. Um, Ned gonna have a long recovery. Like, I wonder what he gonna do when he get released. Like, is he gonna try to go on tour? Like, I know he gonna be hell around the mansion. And where is Monica? Like, everything going on with the family, and Monica is nowhere to be found. Monica is nowhere to be found. I'm like, man, everything going down with your family and not even a phone call. Like, what's going on? She's still at her conference. Um. So anyway, moving on from that. Um. I'm not even mad at Jordan for stepping down as police commissioner. I'm not mad at it because Laura brought up a good point. She was like, you've been commissioner for quite some time now, and you can't go no higher than police commissioner. Like, wouldn't you want a new challenge? So I'm happy that she's gonna take over the deputy mayor's office. Good for her. Up your game. Show. I'm glad because in a way it kind of shows Curtis like she is moving on. Like, for one, she need to go talk to Zeke and go ride that gravy train with him and ride that pony. Wouldn't that be a slap in Curtis' face? New man and new career. Jordan, you better get on it. I'm just saying, but I'm happy for her. I wonder who's gonna take over as the new police commissioner though. Like, will Mac step up? Like, will she give it back to Mac, or is Anna in line for it? I do remember that they was talking about promoting Dante at some point, so I don't know. Maybe Dante could get it. Who knows? But it's an interesting development though, because I'm invested in finding out who's gonna take the top spot. With Anna, with everything going on with Anna right now, I don't even know if she would be even eligible to take it, especially with all her business being public. So I don't know. That might take her out the running, but I wouldn't be mad at it though. I mean, you can't go wrong with either choice. Dante, Mac, Anna. And I wouldn't be mad at Dante getting it because Dante has put in a lot of years with the PCPD. So I wouldn't be mad. He got, what, 12 years with them? No, 13 years. He's been with the PCPD 13 years now, so off and on. When he did his little stint with the WSB, but he's still been there for 13 years, so I say, why not? So anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.